Juicy stuff starting off
Ooh,
today's
it
Hot Topics.
is.
A lawsuit against music producer Sean Diddy Combs has been settled. That story kicking off today's trending stories. Here's a look at our Hot Topics brought to you by Tina at Walton Arts Center. Get into this tea. The lawsuit was filed by singer Cassie, containing allegations of beatings and abuse by the music producer. The lawsuit alleged that Combs brought the singer into his ostentatious, fast-paced, and drug-fueled lifestyle soon after she met him and was signed to his label in 2005, and that Combs was prone to uncontrollable rage and subjected her to savage beatings in which he punched and kicked and stomped her. She also alleges other things that are just a little bit too much to talk about right now. You could definitely look this up on the internet. But in her statement, Cassie said, "I've decided to resolve this matter amicably on terms that I have some level of control. I want to thank my family, fans, and lawyers for their unwavering support." Combs said, "We have decided to resolve this matter amicably. I wish Cassie and her family all the best love." So something has happened. It's out there. And
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, if you ever watched Making the Band and kind of some of those other shows, you kind of got to see kind of like the things that he made the band do. Like they walked clear across New York to get some cheesecake, then he brought it back to him. And I want to say he was like asleep or something like that. Like he was like uninterested.
Yes.
But there are some past things that are creeping up. I saw a lot of people on social media from like his old bands. Aubrey O'Day had mentioned like, hey, I've been talking about this for a long time. There were several other people as well. Just wondering if there's anything else coming out of this. If you remember, he did drop a new album that's actually pretty good. He is nominated for Grammys. And so I'm happy that Cassie was able to speak up and speak her truth, but just wondering kind of what else is going to happen here.
I know, yes, it's a lot. It's a lot to digest, and might be more to come. We'll see.
Yeah.
Well, there's a new Miss Universe. Miss Nicaragua, Shanice Placidos, won the title over the weekend. The 72nd edition of the competition took place in El Salvador, and Miss Nicaragua is the first to wear the crown from her country. Placidos said she wants to work to promote mental health after suffering debilitating bouts of anxiety herself. She appeared to secure the win when she confidently answered the question of which woman's shoes would she like to spend a year, saying, "Mary Wollstonecraft."
That's right. Goodwin, or Godwin, as we learned from watching Drunk History.
There's another one. This author eventually married Percy Shelley and became Mary Shelley, who you know from writing Frankenstein, obviously. 18th century writer and philosopher. Wollstonecraft was an advocate of women's rights and is considered one of the forerunners of feminism. So, yes, spending a day in her shoes is great, but congratulations to Miss Nicaragua on the win here. Love it.
For sure. Well, to celebrate the 50th anniversary of A Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, Apple TV Plus is going to stream that holiday classic for free on Saturday, November 18th. Oh, over the weekend. So we missed it. So they streamed it for free over the weekend.
Yeah.
The Emmy Award-winning TV short featuring, of course, Charlie Brown, Snoopy, and the rest of the Peanuts gang. So if you didn't catch it over the weekend, so sorry. I think you could probably catch this again.
Yes.
I feel like
absolutely.
this week you could probably catch that again. But this is one of my favorites. I love this one, of course, A Charlie Brown Christmas.
Oh my gosh, it's so adorable. Yes, always one of the favorites. All these Charlie Brown things that come out, around, there's Halloween, there's Thanksgiving, there's Christmas. Two special turkeys are living the high life as they prepare for their pardon at the White House. Meet Liberty and Belle. They were hatched back in July and raised in Minnesota. They will be spared from the Thanksgiving table this year. President Biden will officially pardon Liberty and Belle in a tradition that was first started by President Truman way back in 1947. Liberty and Belle are enjoying their luxurious accommodations and listening to their favorite Taylor Swift and Prince songs, of course. After their day in the spotlight, Liberty and Belle will live out the rest of their lives at the University of Minnesota. Living it up. Look at those expressions. Couldn't be more excited.
Random, real quick, if you're wondering why Minnesota, it's because the state of Minnesota, I think it's like they produce the most turkeys.
Oh, interesting.
Where they are supplies a lot of jobs. So that's why they're in Minnesota. Well, Eleanor Rosalyn Carter, an American writer and activist who served as the First Lady of the United States from 1977 to 1981 as the wife of President Jimmy Carter, has died. Now, she was Jimmy's partner, best friend, and closest advisor in and out of the White House for more than 3/4 of a century. The former First Lady, widely regarded for her political shrewdness, down-to-earth appeal, and work on behalf of the White House. She was 96 years old.
Wow. Yeah. Sad to see this happen, but I love it when we get to look at all this footage and remember and tribute to Rosalyn.
Yeah.